Hey class, here we go again. And before we get down to these main points, let's run through some key concepts and significant definitions. From chapter 5, we learned that attention does a great deal in helping one determine what's sensed and what's perceived. Sensation refers to detecting stimuli via sensory organs, like the eyes and ears. Perception refers to the cognitive process of organizing sensory information. Two important definitions to recall from chapter 6 were classical versus operant conditioning. Classical conditioning is defined as a process by which we learn to associate stimuli. So, event anticipation is in this one. In contrast, operant conditioning is defined as occurring when organisms learn to associate a behavior with a consequence. The first video can play out to be a clear demonstration of inattentional blindness, which is basically something that can occur to someone when focusing on something specific, like the passing of the basketball by the white-shirted players, when something else that is quite visible, like the gorilla in this case, comes into frame and you miss seeing it. An example of classical conditioning is team chanting that we did at the cross-country team this year, and also prayer. Us girls kind of associated with some of our chants that we would do with better workout results, and just, better overall team dynamic when we're going through there. It really brought up everyone's psyche if we did it more routinely than anything else, which was very interesting. An example of operant conditioning that I have witnessed and been part of, I guess, is group rewards after competitions. I feel like if we know we're going somewhere cool after a meet is going to happen, it inspires like an increased teamwork to knock out our specific goals for that meet. And it helps us just better enjoy the fun activities and the memory makings that follow challenging endeavors like our competitions. Operational learning is a type of learning that is achieved by watching others and replicating their beliefs. I think the method depends on the learner. We are all uniquely crafted individuals of the handiwork of God, creator of the universe, who made each of us so distinctly in our many aspects, right down to our learning styles. Personally, operational learning works best for me because I like to imitate. That's how I learned how to read. That's how I learned how to speak when I came over here from Ethiopia when I was adopted at a year old. And then I think I've witnessed in others that it's going to be totally different because they're different individuals. And I think those differences are, frankly, kind of amazing. So, thank you.